I hope everyone is doing well. I don't fully remember what we were up to, but let's check out. So moving into Elwyn Forest. And no level ups to do. Lovely. You're definitely doing well, I'm glad. So, just as a bit of a helping hand for anyone looking to play or to get a better leveling experience, we are going to pick up every quest in this area because we're following the law on this playthrough. Normally, I would say follow the green quests, and yes, we do have some in Stormwind that we can do. There's the lunar event on at the moment for the new year. But if I was playing on my own, I would move zones. If I was starting in the human area, the easiest place to chase the greens would be coming down into the dwarven and gnome starting area. So that would be what I would recommend if you're new or you're just looking to streamline the leveling process a little bit. If you're starting over in the elf area, over in Taldrasel, then the next point of call for you in the Burning Crusade would be the Drene starting area. So heading over to Azure Mist Isle and over to then Blood Mist Isle and just follow the greens basically. But because we're doing a lore run, this is one of the main reasons I picked Warlock. We are solely following where the quests and the lore take us. So we won't be heading over here until we are possibly prompted to by the quests. Oh, why can't you play Night Raven? Let's make our map small again and just pop that at the top. Now the add-on that allows me to move my map, zoom in, make it smaller, larger, is the Leatrix Maps add-on and partly a Leatrix Plus. They have some very good quality of life things within them. So let's head back into Stormwind, pick up our quests that we have, and see where today takes us. So this first quest is the wine advert shop.
How are you?
Hey miss, you look like a warlock with a discerning taste in wine. I have a favour to ask, and I think I can make you an offer you can't refuse. Forget about it.
Safe travels.
If you talk to anyone about wine, then you know that Galina's sell the best wine in Stormwind. And we are not far, still in the trade district along the city's lovely canals. Here, take this pamphlet, bring it to my sister Suzetta at our shop for a complimentary bottle of our famous Pinot Noir. You won't regret it. So we need to go for the winery.
See you later.
I did, Batladin. I was there. So if we head through the crowd of people and just round this way, we'll find the winery.
Well met.
Greetings and welcome, madame. Have you tried one of our finest wines?
Go with honor, friend.
Ah, so you've seen Renato. Well, here you are, ma'am, a bottle of our special Pinot Noir. You'll not find its equal in all of Azeroth.
Safe travels.
And now, we have a nice, fairly weak alcoholic beverage that does nothing. It's just a little bit of XP. Now what else have we got here? Package for Thurman, and Harlan needs a resupply. Where is that? On the other side. Why can't you play Night Raven? Is this one in here? No, it must be on the other side. Oh, bless you, Batladin. Yeah, I've been around and friends with Ruby for, I think, just under the 9 years. But she's played a massive role for me as well. It's because of her that I stream now. Her and Dave got me into streaming. You just don't have a PC or a laptop that can run it. Oh, that's a shame, Night Raven. One day you'll be able to play. Right. Harlan needs a resupply. We've been doing a lot of business lately. It seems like everyone is buying armor and sturdy clothes, almost like they expect a cold, harsh season ahead. But those are future worries. My worry today is that I'm running out of knitted clothes to sell. I need another load from our supplier. If you can take this request to Remo Schneider at the Canal Tailor and Fit Shop, I'd be most grateful.
Have a good one.
And that we shall do. Let's see if we can find... Oh, they might be in the same place. Oh, bless you, Ballad, and I appreciate the lurk. And all the best people are wonderful weirdos in their own way. Here we are at the clothes shop.
You need something?
You bring word from Mr. Bagley.
See you later.
It says here that Harlan's business is booming, which is good news. But I wonder why people have need of all that armor. I've heard nothing of open war. Is there something the nobles aren't telling us? Well, thank you for bringing the request. Here's your payment, and I'll see that Harlan gets his supplies.
Safe travels. Good day to you. See you around.
Why did that just kick us out? I
How
think
are
someone
you?
else handed in the quest. So, package for Thurman. My son, Thurman, is an apprentice at the Larson Clothiers in the Mage Quarter. He was in a hurry today and forgot his shears and needles. I know a great warlock like you must have important tasks at hand, but without his tools, Thurman can't do his apprenticeship work. Please, Lunafell, can you take my son's sewing kit to him? Larson's Clothiers is one of 2 clothing shops in the Mage's Quarter. It's the one deeper in, near the Mage's Tower. We can do
Have
that,
a
of
good
course. To be honest, I think even a basic PC or laptop, as long as you don't have too many add-ons, should kind of be able to run WoW. Because it is an old game. So you never know. Might be worth trying. If you ever wonder why you see a bunch of level 60 plus coming out of the Mage Tower, it's to do with the ability that mages get to do portals to major cities. So the portal comes out where their portal trainer is. So for Stormwind, that's the Mage's Tower. Here's Thurman. Are you here to buy clothes? Oh, blast. I thought forgetting my kit would free me from work. Now I guess I'll have to help Larson's with their sewing. Oh well, fun will come later, I guess. That's just a little bit of extra XP that shows you where the different tailoring shops are. The main ones you'll probably come to will either be this one.
With you. Alone light your path.
Oh, well, it would have been in Classic. They have consolidated trainers in the Burning Crusade. Oh, thank you. So this will be the main tailoring shop in the Mage's Quarter. It's the first one you come across here, and this will be your main trainer until you get to the Shadowlands. But in Classic, if you were to jump on Classic Era, morning Dragon, how you doing? If you were to jump into Classic Era, you would find that the tailoring trainers are split, which involves a little bit more running around and things. So you'll have your main kind of, I think main 2 are in Stormwind, and then to get up to max level there is a tailoring trainer in Theramore, but you don't have to worry about that in the Burning Crusade, because the main thing that I am thankful for in that they've made it simpler is your max level enchanting trainer in Classic is I've got no more quests here. Nope. Let's head down to Elwyn Forest. Your max level enchanting trainer is in a dungeon. It's called Alderman, And it's like a level 40 plus dungeon, so you have to take all your enchanting materials, either find some high level guildies to run you to your enchanting trainer, or run the dungeon at the right level with all your enchanting supplies to then level up your enchanting while you're there, so then you don't have to go back. You're okay, a lot of tossing and turning last night, so a little tired. Ooh, more snow. I'm glad you're okay though, Dragon. I'm good, thank you. And thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're good. So we have a few quests. Then we can come down and pick up these ones. Because I think they are level 6. So we'll go do those. You always want to try and work your way down to the lowest level first. And unfortunately we won't really have any greens that we can chase, since we are chasing the law instead. So if you're doing your own playthrough that's not chasing the law, then I would recommend changing zones and heading over to the dwarf and gnome area, the starting zones, or heading, if you say want to start the rep grind early for say the elf mount, then go over to the elf area and go start doing the starting zone there. Because rep is a lot easier to grind in TBC. I did it on my Drene priest that I have, and it's much easier. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. So, if we weren't a warlock, I would have taken us over to the night elf area, because the night elf mounts are my favourite, the night sabers. So then I would start the rep grind early, which I have done on one of my mages, it's a Drene mage, doing, what's this quest? Give Jad a drink.
What can I do for you?
Sure.
See you later.
I didn't read that, I do apologise. Come back if you wanted. Oh, so we can trade food
For the
for a
alliance.
drink. Interesting. And then we have a vendor here, which is quite handy.
Good day to you.
We'll sell the apple, we don't need it.
See you around.
And then let's pick up this quest.
Hey there.
So the quest is called Young Lovers. Oh, I'm cursed. My heart belongs to Tommy Joe Stonefield, but our families are bitter enemies. So I can't see him, even though my eyes ache to gaze upon that handsome face. Please take this letter and give it to Tommy Joe. He's usually at the river to the west of...
See you later.
Okay, this is a slight problem with reading through the quests. when handing in a quest kind of either does a narrative or a kind of a cutscene.
Hello.
But let's continue. Please take this letter and give it to Tommy Joe. He's usually at the river to the west of the Stonefield Farm, which is due west of here.
Safe travels.
So I did want to do a playthrough like this with my priest originally, but where I started playing on the release of the DBC pre-patch, it was impossible to pause long enough on on the quest text before someone else came along and kind of ruined it a little bit. Not that they knew, it was obviously nothing malicious. But okay, lost necklace. I lost my necklace, and I think that Gutter Snipe Belly Melchior took it. He's usually skulking like a rat around here, and McClaw Vineyards east of here. Get my necklace back for me, and your warm and old widow's heart.
See you around.
Okay, let's go see Tommy Joe. Oh, I didn't see the fishing trainer while we were in Stormwind. We'll have to go back
Hey there.
at some point. You have what? Maybelle is the light of my dull life. Hurry, let me see her letter.
See you later.
I can't stand us being apart. I have to see her.
See you around.
And we have dinged. Please, Unifal, talk with Grandmama. Talk with my grandma. If anyone can find a way to bring me together with Maybelle, she can. She's inside our house east of here.
Safe travel.
Okay. And we dinged, we're now level 6. So you will find a lot of quests are kind of, oh, go speak to this person, go speak to this person. But it's a good lore drop. Here we are. Ma Stonefield. That's Grandma. Hey, Killy, how you doing? So now that we've done 6, we've got a new quest unlocked, a level 9 quest.
Hello.
Princess must die. The Blackwells have a prize-winning pig, Princess. The sow is huge, and she got that way from sneaking over here and eating my veggies. So before she comes to our fields, Princess must die. Bring me her collar as proof of the deed, and I'll give you something for your time. Princess is usually over at the Blackwell Pumpkin Patch to the east and beyond the McCure Farm. Get her before she gets hungry and comes back here.
Have a good one.
Alright, we won't be doing that one for a little while.
Light be with you.
So, Grandma, while our families are feuding, Tommy Joe and Maybelle don't have much of a future. But maybe we can get them together for just a little while. What can we do?
Be careful.
I bet William Pestle has a potion to unite our two young lovers. Here, take this note to William. He's staying at the Lion's Pride Inn in Goldshire.
Farewell.
And there we are. So we need to scout this mine as well. So these furbolgs Oh, where we start getting linen from. So we'll kill a few of these, because we need to for the quest as well, because they drop large candles and gold dust that we need. And just because we're doing kind of more follow the law, we may struggle at some points by following kind of more yellow and orange quests. And we need to pop into the mine. Stay away from that. We'll wait till they reset. We'll go and kill this guy. Oh. God. Yeah. Oh, we're not going to get involved in that. We're just going to head our way in. And we just need to be careful that we don't pull too many mobs. Oh, marvellous. Okay. I think we might die here. I think we're going to die because this warrior hasn't done a very good job. The warrior, no, they're a rogue. They pulled too many. Our imp is now dead. Yeah, now we're dead too. Ah, dearie me. Okay. So our corpse is this way. Rip, yeah. I knew that was gonna happen. That rogue pulled too many. But it's no stress. We'll probably die many times. Hey Harry, how you doing? Things will be a little easier, I think, once we have our Voidwalker, which is our next summonable pet. Yeah, we'll just come down here. So the only thing that really happens when you die is you take durability on... Okay, we're safe to res here. Lovely, let's buff. Resummon our imp. And there we go. Alright. We'll take this a little chill. Hopefully we don't get overrun again. Looks like that rogue died as well. So another thing that can happen, I think it's ink pad noises. Okay, give me 2 seconds, we'll get somewhere safe. Let's head up this way. go hide ourselves over this way. We shouldn't get too much trouble there. And we can hand in with Billy. You lost a what? Well, I didn't take no necklace because I ain't no thief. I might know who did, but I'm too hungry to remember. Maybe if I got a pie, I could tell you who's has that necklace. And you know, I think that old Bernice lady at the other farm makes great pork belly pies. Maybe if you give her some chunks of bull meat from the bulls that hang around our farms, and told her that it was for, and told her what it was for, she'd bake up a pie right for you. Hey Hida, yeah. Wow, ASMR stream. We're doing kind of more of a follow the law playthrough. So I've got all the sounds turned down apart from the ambience. And we're following the quests, reading each one as we go, and we'll see where they take us. How are you doing? Let me know if any of the sounds are a little too loud. I know as we get into kind of more combat-y moments, some of the spells and things might end up being a bit loud. And if we need to turn them down, that's not a problem. I think the effect sounds might still be a little loud. But then the volume is slightly further down for you guys than it is me. So let me know. You like the effect sounds? Okay. No, I haven't played Stray. I did want to, but then also looked a little sad at the end, and then I didn't want to. Right, let's go back to the mine. See if we can wander our way in as safely as possible. You can have that guy, that is not a problem. Oh, Jesus. Oh, thanks to the mage, has helped us out. Thank you, mage. You are appreciated. Oh, hello. Oh. Thank you. There we go. That was nice of them. Hey, Laurie. How you doing? Oh, it ends on a happy note. Oh, I watched someone get a bit tearful over it and I can't remember what happened. How far do we have to go into? There we go, we've scouted it. We can leave. You gotta be very careful of hyper spawns. So if there's a lot of people in one area killing the same mobs and things are dying very quickly, they will often the spawn rate will go up. That's what I'm saying. I was losing my train of thought. Right.
Much appreciated.
Some kind people on today. Very kind people on. I will say, I noticed a difference in sort of people's demeanour when it comes to this game. So when I was first playing this time round on the kind of fresh launch of TBC, people were very rude and kind of just out for themselves, which with it being very populated, it kind of makes sense. Oh, what first was that? But coming back to the starting zones now, people are a lot nicer. There's a lot less people that are just going to steamroll over you just to get what they want in terms of mobs and stuff. Whereas at the start with the TBC release, it was everyone was just out for themselves. Alertness and stuff. No worries, Dragon. Happy lurking. Arrgh. Like I do, especially at these lower levels, prefer fighting these kobolds outside. Especially as a ranged caster, it's much safer. You're less likely to have something spawn directly behind you. And, and sometimes it just spawns back here. And with the sticker still on it? Oh, that's amazing. Sorry, my brain thought you meant like a realm first, or like... But that's really cool. That's really cool. An original copy of the game. We just dinged level 7. So we do need to go and see our trainer because we did ding 6. I'm not sure if we've got one in Goldshire. I can't remember. Yes, we do. We just need 2 more gold dust. So we'll try and get that first. We're not going to go into Princess until I'm not going to do Princess until a bit later on, just because it is a harder quest. Because if there's not people there, Princess has 2 ads with her that can hit quite hard. Just going to make sure we're not going to get try and lure him over. Okay, we need 1 more gold dust. 1 more. We'll be back in this mine later, because there is... Let's grab this guy. This gold tooth has something we need. Okay, and we got a malachite. We need 1 more gold dust still. There's a mining node there. Let's see. I don't want to get kind of trapped in here. Oh, we need to move. Okay. Oh, little impy guy. Tank that. The quick bit. There we go. And we've got our gold dust. Very nice. Okay, things are starting to spawn in. If you're ever playing on hardcore, caves are the worst. Absolute worst. Okay. Let's get ourselves out of here and do some handing in. And if we're lucky, we might ding again.
You need something?
Pie for Billy. I don't think it's right feeding the boy who stole my necklace in the first place, but if that's what it takes to get it back, then so be it.
Have a good one.
Though this wild boar meat is tough, simmer it enough and it sure does make for some tasty pie.
See you around.
Here you go. And when you give this pie to Billy, you tell him I hope he chokes on it.
See you later.
Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, dear. I don't think it's very good saying that you hope a child chokes on some pie. But oh well. I always love the wow ambience. And the birds. Ah, I'm starving. Do you have that pie for me, Lunafel? Yum. This pie is the best. I think my memory's coming back to me. I was playing near the Fargo Deep Mine, And I think I I saw the old lady's necklace. Don't ask me how it got there, it wasn't me. Well, anyway, I saw this big gold-toothed kobold pick up the necklace and run into the mine. Go find the kobold and you'll find the necklace, I swear. Okay, so that is for Goldtooth. I kind of feel like while we're here I want to do it, but we are a little low level. Technically there is 2 of us. So as long as we're careful, hopefully we can get this necklace without dying. And if we see another lovely human being, then maybe we can party with them. Guys just spawned in. Mines are very dangerous. Oh, our imp's nearly dead. Our imp's dead. Okay, let's have a quick drink and then we can summon our imp back. There we go. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're good. Hopefully we don't get too many sort of hyper spawns or anything while we're on our way to find Goldtooth. Again, normally I would wait until these quests were green, but as we're following the law, oh, I want to go this way, I think. Oh, we've got both of them, okay. So Imp can take one, I'll take the other. Hopefully. No one wants to help, okay, cool. Oh dear, we've got this though. Nice. And we're getting respawns. Oh my days, okay. I might die again. We've got no healing pots or anything at the moment. We're gonna die again, but it's fine. There we go. It's all good. We are a little low level for it. And with the people that are around, there's hyper spawns going on. How you doing, Summer? But to be fair, the being dead ambience is some good ambience. It's nice and eerie, but still very chill. Have I gone the wrong way? No. Oh, I can resurrect here. Maybe we do that and then... Oh god, hi. I didn't check my surroundings. Alwyn is so cozy, it really is. But yeah, I've got no way to heal myself at the moment. So we might die. Oh no, he's nearly dead. There we go. Right. Let's head back to town. We'll hand in. We've got new abilities to train. And maybe we'll hit level 8 as well. And then we'll have 2 lots of new abilities. Oh, Spooter. Spooter, no. No thank you, Spooter. No thank you. And I wish not to fight. I wish to go to town. Thank you. Alright. Let's get our imp out because hopefully he will have something to learn as well when we see our trainer. And then we'll hand in.
Hello.
So, gold dust exchange.
Have a good one.
Psst. You have that gold dust for me?
Safe travels.
Thank you for the dust, Lunafell. Here's your cash and here's a token from associates of mine. You might find it useful. We've got a bag of marbles.
See you around.
A fishy peril. Lunafell, there's a new threat in Elwyn Forest. Murlocs, the dreaded Murlocs, are swimming upstream of the eastern Elwyn, scaring away fish and attacking gentlefolk. I warned Marshal Duggan, but he's more worried about the gnolls and bandits. He's not convinced the Murlocs are a danger. Please, Lunafell, speak to Dugan and persuade him to send more troops east.
See you later.
Now, Murlocs are such a pain.
Things on it, friend.
A fishy peril.
Light bless you.
Yes, I spoke with Remy. I respect him as a merchant, though all reports of Murlocs to the east have been sketchy at best. Your concerns are noted, but unless I receive a military report of a Murloc threat, we can't afford to send more troops east.
For the Alliance.
If you're concerned that the rumours of Murlocs are true, then do this. Travel to the Eastern Elwyn Bridge and speak with Guard Thomas. He has been stationed at the bridge for the past week and will know the state of the area. Bring me his report.
Be careful.
The Fargo Deep Mine. This is bad news. What's next? Dragons? We'll have to increase our patrol near that mine. Thanks for your efforts, Lunafell. And hold a moment, I might have another task for you.
For the Alliance.
Thanks to you, we know the Fargo Deep Mine is infested with kobolds. Now we need a scout to investigate the more distant Jasperlode mine. Explore Jasperlode and confirm any kobold presence. To reach the mine, travel east along the road until you reach the Tower of Zora. From the tower, head north, and you'll find the mine in the foothills.
Be careful.
Alright. What's this? That's that. William Pestle.
You need something?
Note to
Have a good
William.
one.
You have a note from Grandma Stonefield there? I haven't seen Mildred in years. I wonder what she has to say.
See you later.
My heart goes out to those two poor souls, Maybelle and Tommy Joe. I remember being young and in love once. There must be something I can do to help them. Let me think.
Safe travels.
I can make an invisibility liquor for Maybelle so she can slip away from the Mercure vineyards and go to Tommy Joe. But to make the liquor, I need some crystal kelp. Although the kelp usually grows in the ocean, sometimes murlocs collect it. See if the murlocs near Crystal Lake have any. Crystal Lake is just east of Goldshire.
Have a good one.
Kobold candles.
See you around.
Did you gather those candles yet?
See you later.
You were busy hunting kobolds, were you? Thanks for the candles, Lunafell. Here's your reward.
See you around.
My brother Morgan is waiting in Stormwind for my shipment of candles. I don't have enough time to make the trip myself, but if you'd like to take him the shipment, he'll pay you well. I've packed up the candles, and you can find Morgan in our shop, Pestle Apothecary, in Stormwind Trade District.
Have a good one.
Alright. Oops, wrong button. And I think our trainer's in the basement. Yes. Okay, Warlock trainer. I'm interested in Warlock training. Okay, we get Life Tap, so we can convert mana into health. And then Shadow Bolt rank 2.
See you around.
So Life Tap, we will pop here. And then Shadow Bolt rank 2. Lovely. Launching March 2nd. Yeah, I'm not really interested. Oh, hey Trash Panda, how you doing? I'm not really interested in retail. I would like to at some point give it a fair shot, but with paying a separate subscription for retail and then having to pay for like a bunch of expansion packs on top, for an experience that hurls you through the leveling process just so that you can reach max level in a day or two to play endgame content, I have no interest in that, really. I've tried. You're okay, very tired after your trip. I'm glad you're okay and that you can rest now. I didn't speak to the demon trainer.
Hey there.
I can send these things to my mage. We need the candles. I don't think we really need the wine. We might be able to sell that in the auction house. We finally have a health potion. Lovely. Let's grab that grimoire. And that's it. So let's train our minion to have blood pact. The housing does look cool. I will give them that. But if I want to make a cool house, there's plenty of other games I can play. Like, I don't judge anyone that plays retail, and if you played WoW from the start and you've travelled all the way through now into the land of retail, then that's fair. But as someone that adores the leveling experience. Like, I'm not overly interested in only raid logging and doing dailies and collecting mounts. That's not something that I find very interesting. You know, classic WoW, whether it's full classic era, TBC starts to put a dampener on some of the achievements of classic era, and then Wrath does a little bit more again, and then Cataclysm just ruins it. Thank you. You know, I like having to earn it. You know, like, if right now, the WoW devs were like, let's do a fresh start of classic era, I would fully abandon the Burning Crusade and go back to classic era. You know, because I think for me, you know, having to grind and earn that mount of 40, level 40, and the fact that it's 100 gold, and the rep grind, if you want another another race's mount, is a huge grind again that's not really doable until 60. Like, they're real achievements. And then the fact that I can get enough rep in the Burning Crusade just by doing the first starting zone, the second zone, and then a little bit into the third, to have enough rep to be almost max like rep with them. Was it revered? That's not right. You know, it kind of shits on it a little bit. And then, you know, the price difference, you know, it can be hard, especially as an enchanter, to earn money because you're disenchanting everything. You know, the fact that it's basically 30 to 40 gold for your mount rather than 100, it's nice, but I would rather they just brought it down to maybe 50 to 60 gold. So it's still effort. I've still earned it, you know?
Good day
Right.
to you.
Shipment to Stormwind. Oh, a shipment from my brother. Splendid. Fortune truly shines on me today.
Safe travels.
Here's your payment, and while you're here, take a look around. I'm sure we have a potion or other trinket you'd find useful. So choose increase armor. Let's have the potions.
Have a good one.
What have you guys got? So
I
you've got the
buy and
Regent
trade.
vendor. Yeah,
Light
standard.
bless you.
Greetings.
What else you got? Oh,
Light
your
bless you.
Regents and... okay. Fair. Do we need to do anything else in Stormwind? We didn't pick up fishing. Let's do that while we're here. When's my next journal stream? It'll either be Wednesday or Friday. it kind of depends how I feel that morning. So like I spent the last 2 days recording my journal for YouTube. And so I didn't really want to do journal today.
What can I do for you?
Right, train me, apprentice fishing. Thank you.
Looking for something specific?
And then I want a fishing rod. Small billion fish recipe. We'll come back for the others.
Safe travels.
It might be Friday, it might be Wednesday, it might be both. It fully depends on how my body is. Whether I feel okay enough to sit and hunch over my desk, or whether I need to be sat upright. So I'm not gonna scan the auction house right now, but I would suggest for anyone else playing, if you get Auctionator, before you run off into the wilderness, do a full scan of the auction house. I know it's laggy at the moment, it does take some time, so set it to scan and walk away. It doesn't normally take this long, but since February 5th, I think it was, like the full release of the Burning Crusade, the auction house has been very laggy. And what that will do, if you do a full scan, it will show you the updated auction price of items, so you know whether it's worth vendoring, putting on the auction house, or in my case disenchanting. So I'll probably keep hold of some stuff. We need to put fishing on, there it is, on my bar. Lovely. And then probably at the end I'll do a batch of linen cloth and we'll start leveling that up. But let's head back. Oh no, let's go to the post office. Let me send those to my mage because I'm doing jewelry crafting on my mage. And it's Luna Weave. There we go. I will always announce what I'm streaming in my, hey, it's 1 hour until stream message. Because it may also depend what I need for YouTube as well. So, since I'm doing the Big Dig, I've started the Big Dig in Minecraft, probably until something more interesting is happening, I'm probably not going to stream Minecraft. And I'm just going to try every day to do an hour, chip away at the dig, and go from there. I am thirsty. Oh, do you guys know? I want to do a little series on my ASMR YouTube channel. Do you guys know anywhere to get like royalty free like books, like digital copies of the books? That I could read for a video? Because a few people have mentioned they would like more videos of me whispering and speaking and stuff. So I thought it might be nice to do kind of like a bedtime story vibe, but I would need some royalty free books I can read. Right. So things are going to be a little dangerous because we're heading into high level quests. Because I know there's like, if you Google it, there's some websites and stuff. But I would love it if like The Hobbit was royalty free. But I doubt it. Or are you allowed to read books in general? Or is it the same kind of deal as music? Right. Oh, we are not far from a level 8 ding. Let's go murder some guys and try and ding level 8. Yeah, thanks, Mike. But or I could do creepypastas. Or would that be too spooky? I imagine creepypastas are royalty free. Oh. Yeah, I just want a good book that would be royalty free. I'll keep heading towards the mine. Although we should probably do the Murlocs first, technically. Yeah, we're gonna do the Murlocs first. Gotta play this smart because we're not chasing green quests. So we'll murder some Murlocs because it's also fairly close to town, so I can nip back and do the level up. Which, we need to kill one more thing and we'll level. Let's do that. And we should ding, and then we can do another level up. And ding ding we are. We do also need to get our... What? Auto mod, what are you doing? That makes no sense. Sorry, Summer. Apparently GZ is sexual. In what context, I'm not sure. Okay.
You need something?
No, nor did I. Right, what do we get for level 8? We get Curse of Agony. Curses the target with agony, causing 84 shadow damage over 24 seconds. Hey Eddie, how you doing? Okay, and then we get Fear. Let's train all. You're good, I'm glad.
Careful.
Okay, let's put these on our bar. And we've got Curse of Agony. And does our imp have anything? Oh, he gets Firebolt rank 2. And that is it.
See you around.
Once I am high enough level, I will summon the succubus. The succubus is my favorite. She just makes me laugh. Like every 5 seconds she whips herself. It makes me giggle. Alright, let's go beat up some murlocs. Nothing wrong with I know. We'll beat up some murlocs and then we'll probably do a little bit of fishing. And then we could get our fishing and our cooking up. So which side has a few more? We'll go around this way. It might be a little safer. And we'll see if we can try and safely murder some murlocs. And there we go. You need to play classic. You stop playing WoW due to burnout. I don't blame you. This game can burn you out if you're not careful. There's so much to do. Yeah, we're on the Burning Crusade now, so it's super chill. I have a few characters. My highest level is a level 54, I think. Oh. Where are you running to? Murlocs are scary. Almost, yeah. Oh, you played retail? Nice. Yeah, come back to classic. We have cookies over here. Yeah, it can do, especially if you're raiding and things. Like, you have to raid log, you know, you've got to get all your buffs. It's a lot. I'm genuinely thinking about, well, me and my partner have been talking about it, and a couple of our other friends, kind of creating our own guild that is more of a social leveling experience. Because, like, I was late to the party. I stopped playing WoW after burning out when it first, like, did a fresh release back in 2019. And then I burnt out from that. Where the hell did you come from? And then I didn't know that there was the Fresh Start anniversary, so I was a year late to coming back to the party. And I've never, like, I've done one raid, but I've never, like, raided properly. But being this late to the party, I doubt I'm gonna find a guild that, you know, wants to help. Kind of a raid noob. Through, you know, Molten Core and Nixia and do all of that stuff. Play the recent expansion. You don't know if you should try the new Midnight. How much is it? Or is it one of the free ones? You're a Ret Paladin. I main Priest Healer. That's my usual go-to. And then I do some warlocky stuff. 50 quid. Oh my god. It's worse than The Sims. And that's saying something. It's bad enough that you got, like, I think it's what I love about the model that is classic. It's one subscription. And that's it.
Hey there.
Right. Do you have that crystal kelp? I'm sure Mabel is anxious to see her bow.
Safe travel.
Got them? Good show. Now just one moment while I concoct the potion.
See you around.
It is ready.
Hello.
Take this invisibility liqueur to young Mabel. It should last long enough for her to visit Tommy Joe.
Have a good one.
Alright, let's go finish the Great Escape. Fulbro's deep. Like, I don't think an expansion can be classed as an expansion if it costs the same amount as a full game. You know? Like, that's a lot. I do wonder what they're going to do with, like, Classic Plus. Like, my hope is that it doesn't lean too far into retail and that it keeps kind of that essence of Classic, at least. You know? Hey, Mabel.
Good day to you.
Yes, I delivered your letter.
Safe travels.
Oh my, I feel guilty deceiving my family, but my feelings for Tommy Joe are too strong to ignore. Thank you, Lunafel. I'll drink this liquor as soon as I have the... I'll drink this liqueur as soon as I have the chance. and sneak away to my love. And for you, please take this.
Have a good one.
I will take the 5 healing potions. Thank you very much. And off she goes. Yeah, I honestly think Classic Plus is going to be more retail adjacent. I think there's going to probably be microtransactions, probably gold buying, boost buying, you know, all the stuff that isn't very classic. Because I did think of a very cool idea. That I think they should do. So like, everyone loves their transmogs, right? And transmogs are just aesthetic. And I think that if they were able to work transmogs into the professions that already exist, I think it could really succeed. So, for example, if you want a certain robe, but like the colours are just god awful, bring dyeing into the equation. So a tailorer can dye anything that's made of cloth, and a leather worker could dye anything that is made of leather and stuff, you know, so on and so forth, so that you can bring the transmogs in but still keep that classic feel that you need to go and get the recipes to be able to use certain dyes to do certain things, and there could be 1,000,001 of them, and it's just another thing that you get to grind for. And I think that would help keep it very classic adjacent. I don't know if they do anything like that at all, but it'd be nice. Because I think there's a lot of things that were changed for quality of life that do start to feel like retail adjacent. And all they really need to do is think, how can we classify this? You know, make it more classic-y. And I don't think that would be very hard to do. I would definitely say keep the flying mounts out of the equation. 100%. Yeah, flying's not good. Because, like, you can tell if you go into, was it Mop, Mr. Pandora, and, like, anything kind of after the Cataclysm, are you going to shoot him? Can you not see him? Anything after Cataclysm is kind of a bit balked. And you can tell in the new textures of the buildings and stuff, even just in Stormwind, that it's not made to be seen up close. It's just a bit... But can I go? No, this way doesn't lead. Let's pull him over. Oh. But in my opinion, I think before they do Classic Plus, I think the main thing they need to do is do a Classic era fresh start. Like, because those servers are a mess. An absolute mess. Like, maybe don't delete them. You know. Is this the way? It's one of the ways. Right, you get that one, I'll get this one. Because the way they did the servers originally, there's so many of them, and now they've been condensed into kind of one thing. And the way they do the realms and servers now is, you know, ooh, we should go the other way. The realms and servers now are just a little, like, they're much better laid out with all the layers. Hey, Cuddle Sub, how you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. I think that should definitely be like the first. But give me some fresh Classic era stuff. I won't be late to the party this time. Alright, let's have a quick drink. We're running very low on mana. And then we'll work our way a bit more forward, hopefully, and find Goldtooth. Two is not a problem, we can handle this. That's fine. There we go. And then I'll try and just wander a little bit. Things will take a little longer to die, but conserve mana, slow and steady. Can we pull him without Goldtooth? No. Hopefully my kobold can take the other guy off me. Yes, there we go. We may have to potion. Oh, I've got a thingy-mabob. Let's do that. And do that. There we go. Nice and easy. Super steady. And then we just need to fight our way out. I'm sure they've changed like the dialogue for the imps and stuff. Because they used to come up in chat. And like it would come up in like the infernal language and stuff. And he'd have a little speech bubble. Oh, we're at mana. Lovely. How are we? We're good. Oh, that lovely ambience. We need to go back. Oh, hi. As much as I would love that, where I do everything in a more ASMR style, and just keep things chill, I wouldn't be able to do that if I was in OnlyFans. And I've been watching, is it the Barney's archives of the last OnlyFans? And with my social anxiety, going to those like race meetings, I would just never say anything. It's too many main character energies in one room for
Hey
me.
there. Safe travels.
So like, I'd love it. I would do it if I was invited. Obviously I'd have to step out of the ASMR category, especially if they were doing the like proximity voice chat again. But I would be like a fish out of water. I'd be like, I'll come if my partner can come, please. Right, just so I've got like one person in the group that I can talk to. Oh, you found it. Thank you, dear. Thank you. Here, take this. It was my husband's, and he always said it was lucky. If only he didn't forget it on his last campaign. Sniff. So it's some leather gloves, no use to us. And we are now honoured with Stormwind. Cool. Right. Oh my, we're on The Princess Must Die. I'll tell you what. Sniffer. Already. Yeah. What I think we'll do for the last little bit of the stream, let's do some fishing. And some cooking. I really need to get a new PC. I can't figure out what's wrong with my microphones. It might just be the interface. But like, I unplugged everything out of the USB slots apart from what's needed. And yet, my microphone's still cut out. How strange. Weird tech issues. And it happens more. I found out when I was recording. The microphones cut out more frequently the longer they're being used. Which is weird. Eventually I'll just upgrade the interface and the cables. Probably. Right, where do we hand in further concerns? Oh, that's our tidbit for going down there. We wouldn't mind getting the full browse deed, but again, that's level 9. So let's work on some fishing. Because fishing is very good. If you get fishing and cooking, you can keep yourself leveled up with cooking, with fishing, and it's just a lot easier for those like food buff foods. Yeah, you won't have those for a while, but like down the line you'll get some really good recipes. So we'll hang out over here where it's safe, and we'll do some fishing. So we just want to equip our fishing rod. We've got some linen to bolt up as well, but we'll do... I need to sell some stuff. I can't sell to them. It's fine. Oh, hello. We've got a new t-shirt. Pop that on. Bracers are the same. Gloves are worse. Leather. Let's just organize our inventory a little bit. That I want to send to my mage. Oh, is this different? Oh, I need to learn staves. I think I've got to travel to Darnassus for that. Though. Right, let's do some fishing. So you always want to fish in kind of the first area where you can pick up fishing. And then you can move on to fishing in main cities once you've hit, I think it's at least 75. And we're going to try and catch as many as we can. And then we'll cook things up. Let's... Oh, no, I can't do that without... I need that on a number. Let's do that. Do that. And then we can do some very atmospheric fishing. Although the pole wobbles a lot. Which is kind of weird. It doesn't do that on my other characters. I often do fishing on my other characters in the evening, where you just want to kind of mind-numbingly do something but still kind of be productive and play a game. Doing your fishing and cooking is really great for that. And you need to pay attention. So you can always put something on that you've seen before. And then just watch your screen and chill out. I'm quite surprised how much we got done today. And there'll come a point, I think, when we get a breadcrumb to go over to Ironforge. I think. But it'll be interesting to see what breadcrumbs we get for different areas, starting in the human zone. Because if you just followed the quests they gave you and you didn't change areas very frequently, you'd always be on yellow quests and orange quests. Whereas if you jump zones, which is why Questy for me is a must, it will show you where the green zones are, so you know that's where you need to go next. Just follow the green quests. It's always a much more relaxing time. Or if you're one of my friends, you go super chaotic and just wander and level in areas that you have no business current leveling in. They're very chaotic. But we will need to do the run over to Darnassus at some point, so that I can learn staves, because I'm pretty sure it's staves in Darnassus. And then swords in Stormwind. I think like your axes and things are in Ironforge. Oops, wrong button. It's the problem with having it on a number. There we go. Let's see where we've got to. We've got to 19. Let's do one more to get it up to 20. And then we'll go cook some stuff. So what I'll do is I'll end up carrying some flint and wood on me. Oh, the fish got away. So you can make campfires anywhere. Because annoyingly in Stormwind, apart from where the cooking trainer is, there's like no campfires or no fires to cook in. No fish. Trying to get to level 20 here, game. Fish me. But I will end up getting very sleepy if fish got away again. I should have bought some baubles really, but it's fine. There we go. Right, let's re-equip our dagger. And we will go and cook some things in the inn. So I was thinking of starting a undead playthrough. Oh, I didn't mean to push that. My bad. An undead playthrough alongside this one, possibly. Because in the intro for the human area, they mention Lordaeron, and I'm curious to see if we get any other undead lore. And I don't know if there's any like overlapping lore in the undead zone, and I think that would be really interesting to see. So we've got some boar meat on us as well. We'll cook that up. Herb baked eggs is one that you'll get in the elfin zone, because there's a lot more. You get the owls you can kill, and then you just need mild spices. So let's see if the cook's
You
got
need
anything
something?
else for us. So we can learn spiced wolf meat. And then eventually we'll also learn
Safe travels.
I buy and trade.
like the mudkip recipe and things. So another
Go
thing
on,
we will
friend.
do is we'll run up to Stormwind a second. And I'll do some tailoring. And then when I log off, once we're done, I'll scan the auction house and see if anything I've kind of kept in my bags that's not kind of auto-sold as junk is worth selling on the auction house. So we need to keep up with our professions because we haven't had any greens yet. No greens that we can disenchant, but we will be able to make I think the first one is like the brown linen robe, and we'll want that for ourselves I think as well because we have no green armor, very full of starter gear. We haven't been very lucky because normally in the starting zone, so back in Northshire Abbey, you'll find like the frayed robe and things like that as a caster, but we didn't manage to find any of that, which is a shame. I'm hoping next time we play, it'll be on a day where I can stream a bit longer, because I would like to do like a bit of running around in terms of getting like weapon skills and stuff like that, and just start getting flight points and stuff, so a little bit more kind of admin vibes, I guess. We'll speak to the weapons master here. What can I learn? Oh,
Light bless you. Well
one
met.
thing. So, I can learn staves here. I'm sure in classic era, that's Darnassus. We'll train both.
Be careful.
And then let's go to our tailoring trainer place. And we will do a little bit of tailoring. OnlyFangs is kind of a group orchestrated and planned by Soda Poppin. He, every time there's like a fresh start, he often gets a rather large group of streamers together, and they host this big OnlyFangs event. Yeah, it's a content creator guild, mostly filled with streamers. So when the Anniversary Realms first launched, so over a year ago now, so it would have been November 2024, they started season 2 or 3 of OnlyFangs. And we've got people like Barney, Rav, Sput, Uber Danger, Tyler One, like big names, some smaller names. Jimmy, spelt with a 1, who does a lot of old school RuneScape
Light be
content.
with you. Go with
Okay,
honor,
we've got to
friend.
make belts before.
You need something?
Yes, I would like some coarse thread. Oh, I kind of envy people that can watch content that is like T1's content, because
Have a good one.
people that get so animated and very shouty and stuff, it's not content I can watch. It just gives me anxiety. Are any of these an upgrade? Yes. Let's make ourselves a cloak and some pants and a belt. Yeah. I'm glad it was enjoyable. Like, the clips I saw of him, I was like, I can't do this, I can't watch him. He just seems so angry. I can't. Nice. Okay, and then we're just gonna make some linen belts. So let me just double check if there's anything else we
What
can
can I do for you?
learn. Simple linen boots. We'll take the boots. No, I will be
Alliance.
ending shortly. We're just kind of tying up some loose ends. So I won't be on for too much longer. Hopefully there is someone I can send you guys off to. Yeah, I need to get some editing done before 6 o'clock this evening. Otherwise, there won't be a video for Wednesday. Because I spent the weekend not very well. Okay, we reached 30.
Light be with you.
There we are. The brown linen robe. That's what we were waiting for. I don't want the white. I want the...
Go with honor, friend.
And then... Now we have that. Oh, I can only make one of them. That's fine. It will be an upgrade for us. So let's pop that on. I hate these undershirts. There we go. Much nicer. And then we'll just make the 2 more belts. I love being able to make my own stuff. Like, I always try to be
Good day to you.
self-sufficient. Oh, we've got some long drawn mud snappers, nice. Let's roll. Okay. There we go.
See you later.
Yeah, I like the idea of being self-sufficient.
What can I
I
do
always
for you?
try to level. Well, I have the idea that I always want to try and level
Be careful.
a character in each profession, but it doesn't always work out that well. But it's what I'm trying to do at the moment. It's my own little challenge to myself. So as well as doing this kind of lore-driven series for you guys, and then I'll edit it and pop it on YouTube. I always try and kind of keep everything as in-house as possible. So like I've got some bits I can send over to my mage who's doing jewelry crafting. I've got my priest who's also tailoring and enchanting, but with TBC there's the specializations you can go down. I will show you my characters. Let's do a quick log out. So we have my bank gold. This is my priest. Oh, I'm level 55. So she'll end up going down the primordial mooncloth route. Then I have a druid doing leatherworking, although I haven't touched my druid in a very long time. I have my rogue that's doing alchemy, and then my mage that is doing jewelry crafting. Then our warlock. And then I have started a rogue on the horde side, just for when I need a break from everything. But I am an alcoholic. Very much so, an alcoholic.